The Jewish Week on JN1.
Spain today may not be home to the Jewish community it once had, but traces of that history continue not only through the architectural and historical documents, but also through the people themselves, with many Spanish surnames giving the hint of a possible Jewish lineage. With a list of names believed to come from these origins, JN1 went onto the streets to ask, do you have a Jewish surname? The list of surnames were collected and published by the Catalan writer Pere Bonin in his book Jewish Blood, after studying the official census and other sources. While these names offer no guarantee of having a Jewish source, it certainly gave some people cause to think about both their country's history and their own personal bloodline. So can you tell us your name and what you know about the origins of your name?
Yeah, well, my name is Amaya Garcia, and Garcia is I think is the most if it's not the most common, one of the most common surnames in Spain. And about its origins, I think it comes from Navarra, actually, from this area. But it's also, I think there are also other sources that say it has German origins or something like that.
And seeing that it might appear on a list of Jewish surnames, does that surprise you, having such a typical Spanish surname?
I think if on that age, Middle Ages, I think it could be a convenient surname to choose since it's so common. So for Jewish people, if they wanted to convert and have the same rights as Catholics and stuff, I think it could be easily one of those surnames that Jewish people chose.
Villanueva would be literally in Spanish new ville or new town. I think it's a quite common surname in Spain, all over Spain. No idea about the exact origin. Could be Jewish, could be, why not?
I have a lot of friends with Lopez, Garcia, because it's a very Spanish surname, but I didn't know that it's the origins from Judies, but it's a surprise. No?
DNA tests conducted by Spanish and English universities suggest that around 20% of Spaniards are of Jewish descent. Yet the story of Judaism in Spain remains one lost over time to many 21st century Spaniards. Do you think people in Spain are aware of the Jewish history from 600 years ago?
Well, so and so. I guess many people know that, a lot of our culture went together for many centuries, and I mean, Jews lived here in Spain, had lived since I don't know when, but not sure if everybody knows about the culture or the certain origins of them in Spain.
Do you think people will be surprised to find that they could have some Jewish blood in them?
Could be, yes, they could be. Surprised, yes.
The Spanish language also provides us with a window to the country's Jewish past, although these clues are often hidden in plain view. In Spanish, the phrase tirar de la manta means to blow the whistle or reveal some information, but translates literally as to pull back the cloth. The expression comes from a tapestry housed in an ancient Spanish synagogue, which held the most common names that Jewish people used when they converted to Catholicism. When people suspected of having Jewish heritage reached well-regarded positions in public office or close to the monarchy, jealous competitors would threaten to pull back the cloth to see if their name would be revealed on the tapestry.
It seems that a long time ago in Tudela there was a lot of Jewish people, and in that time, I don't know, perhaps authorities of Tudela put a little poster or a big poster with the names of the converts Jewish, yes?
It means that you try to find out something by trying to get more information about an issue, but never heard about the origin, didn't know about it.
Words and names ultimately cannot prove anything, but the study of language can help to remind us of distant relationships and forgotten stories. Here in Spain, some people have been surprised by the possible stories they carry with them in their names, as well as the origins of some of their daily expressions. This is Paul Walsh for JN1 in Spain.